$25 gift card giveaway, boys. To enter, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and comment 300K down below. What is going on, YouTube? And welcome back to another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. Guys, what to do in Madden 26 Ultimate Team Most Feared Edition. There's a lot to talk about, and we're strictly going to be talking about Most Feared here today, boys. As you know, servers were down all day long. That's why this video is coming to you so late. But here we are. Guys, the first thing I want to talk about is the Pumpkin Pass is currently not in the game. EA said they're taking it out, they're looking at it, and they're investigating some things. So that will be back. So what is the Pumpkin Pass? Guys, on Halloween Day, we're going to be getting a pack. And the higher level you are in the Pumpkin Pass, the better the pack will be. So if you guys are the highest level, I think it is a 10% chance to pull an LTD. But like I said, boys, that Pumpkin Pass is not here right now. And when it comes back, you'll be able to see it. And like I said, boys, all you got to do to level up in that pass is basically just spend a bunch of candy in the store. Which, another thing is I would not spend any of your candy yet, boys. Do not spend your candy yet. It's the same thing with the Christmas program and the Easter program and the old Most Feared programs. The value of candy right now is just way too high. You know, second thing I want to throw in here quickly, boys, is you need 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup for those XP objectives to track in the Most Feared Field Pass. And you have 2 for totally free, man. The Most Feared Shapeshifter, the Strong Safety. By the way, this is a card I would definitely upgrade. All you guys need is Most Feared upgrade tokens to upgrade this card. Like I said, man, save your candy. You guys can buy these with candy, but I would not do it yet. You're going to be able to earn more candy throughout this program for way cheaper and just easier. As of right now, the value's high, but you can get some of these tokens for totally free. And like I said, you can put this in your lineup right now for totally free, and it will track your stat objectives. So put Ryan Shazier and the Shapeshifter Strong Safety in your lineup. And if you were to upgrade one of these, it would 100% be the Strong Safety. And if you guys go to the candy shop, you can see there's literally nothing to really buy anyway, other than like upgrade tokens. That's the only thing I would maybe buy. And like I said, guys, I wouldn't even buy it yet. This is something that I would definitely save. Candy is very valuable, and we'll be seeing probably some candy methods and the best candy to buy. But as of right now, I would just hold off on candy. Another thing to hold off for right now, boys, would be these Undercity clues. Guys, do not put these in a set right now. We don't know anything about this yet. This is something you don't want to put into the sets until you know for sure what you are getting out of the sets. And we don't know yet. We don't know what's good with this. We don't know what set you want to put it in, what set you don't want to put it in. So all of the Undercity clues, boys, we're going to talk about that soon. Do not worry. I will have it covered. But as of right now, save those in your item binder and just don't use them. Just act like they're not even there. Just hold them in your item binder. And there's also a way to get 2 more or even 3 more of those clues. I believe it is 2 though, which we're going to talk about in a second. So boys, I was watching Swift's video from earlier, and he said to get the other clues, you need to put 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup, and you need to play the first 5 solo challenges in the Undercity. And that is how you will get all the clues you can get right now in this game. But like I said, boys, hold those clues. We don't know what we are doing with them yet. Also, boys, to level up in the Most Feared Field Pass, you will also need to put 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup so those stat objectives can track. But what do you get from these solos? You guys notice Most Feared upgrade tokens. Pretty much what we get from like every program solo challenges. We also get some candy currency as well, but obviously nowhere near enough. And we get an 87 B&D plus at the end, or 84 plus overall B&D Most Feared cards, which you know we're choosing the 87 plus B&D. But there are your solos. You can get the clues from there, like I said, and everything you see right here on the tier list. Sadly, we cannot finish these today. And in these solos, guys, you can only get to 60 stars today. So you will be able to finish this throughout the Most Feared program. And like I said before, guys, make sure you guys put 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup. You guys can see right here, winning games, scoring points, rushing yards, tackles. All of these objectives will only be tracked if you have 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup. You guys can see these track in. Most of them actually track in any game mode. You guys can see right here, playing games tracks in King of the Undercity and Trick or Treat events. Winning games with 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup, you need to win these in Ultimate Team head-to-head, solo seasons, and or Most Feared events. This one, I just realized, the one that tracks in King of the Undercity and Trick or Treat events, you don't need 2 in your lineup, but make sure you guys put 2 Most Feared cards in your lineup so you can track all of these objectives. Make sure you do it before you do anything. Most Feared sets for some extra XP. The most feared evidence set you guys see right here, that is something we are going to do soon. That is basically the clue set. Like I said, boys, hold on to those. The player sets and the hero/champion set, this is only something you really, I wouldn't tell you guys to do this. This is just something you do if you want to do it. And most feared Ryan Shazier, man. Put him in your lineup, play 32 games, and you have 10,000 coins for free. Wow. Most feared daily objectives. Now, I said I don't really know a candy method yet, but honestly, guys, I'm going to be real. This is kind of a method. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This is kind of a method. Unless they change it every day. I'm just going to move my camera quickly, but 15, 20 candy every day if you play one game with a most feared card in your lineup. Now, am I bugging or is that like way too good? Times that by 14, that is 21,280 candy. And I mean, guys, how much does a 90 BND most feared card go for? Question mark with candy? With candy? 23,400. You're 2,000 and like 120 off. I mean, that's not bad at all. At all. I mean, daily objectives give you that. If daily objectives give you that much candy every single day by just hopping on and going and loading up in a game with a most feared card in your lineup, that would probably be the best method. I mean, let's go and take a look at the head-to-head event. So guys, we talked about the best candy method being literally the daily objective, which I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I'm standing on it. That is the best way. Why? Because this head-to-head event is not easy. 4 wins in this division. This is the first division, the outer wall, and you get 120 candy. If you go up, this is actually the last division. I don't know why they put it second. And this is the second one. The courtyard is the second division. 800 candy if you get 4 straight wins. By the way, guys, you have to go flawless. And if you lose one game mode, you get sent back a division. So if you are in Division 2, you lose, you get sent back to 1. If you're in Division 4, you lose, you get sent back to Division 3. Which, I don't mind it that much, because would you guys rather go 10 or 12-0? Or would you rather just go 4-0? And then, if you, actually, I don't really know. Really, I don't know. They're both kind of the same if you really think about it. But, second division is the courtyard. The third division is the inner keep, which you guys can see right here, 1,600 candy at 4 wins. And the final division, which is definitely the best, obviously, would be 4 wins, and you get 5k candy / 285 plus overall Season 2 players / 682 plus overall Season 2 players. So, I mean, pretty fire right there. You guys can see the rest of the rewards right here. And other than the daily objective, I would say this is the best way to earn candy, unless the CPU event gives you a crap ton, which, you know, if we're being totally honest, I don't think it does. Also, if you were wondering what that Undercity Shadowbrook key does, it gets you into this CPU event. And guys, every time you use that key, or I should say when you use that key, there is a little store offer in the candy section. It is 50 candy to get another one of those keys. So just letting you guys know. But what do you get from this CPU event? Okay, so these were not loading before, and I was going to say, what is good with this mode? But at 0 to 2 wins, you get the Shadowbrook Circle key pack, and at the 3rd win, you get the Grim Hollow Lane key pack. So I'm guessing that is another event. That Grim Hollow Lane key pack is a key to another event. But I mean, straight up, man, the best way to get candy in this game, boys, is obviously quick selling the players. But, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys to go ahead and buy a bunch of players and quick sell them. But the actual best way to earn candy for free is definitely the daily objectives and the head-to-head event. And now we are in the item binder. We talked about pretty much everything. Put 2 most feared cards in your lineup. Save those clues. What those keys do. Save your candy. Why... The solo challenges, the field passes, the head-to-head and CPU events. Now it's time to talk about the upgradable players, even the strategy item as well. Make sure you guys put the most feared strategy item in your lineup. But now it's time to talk about the upgradable players, and then we're going to get into the chems. Like I said before, make sure you put 2 most feared cards in your lineup. You can go ahead and put that most feared Ryan Shazier and even the Shapeshifter as literally your backups. It doesn't matter. Just put 2 in your lineup, and that will start tracking your XP objectives for the most feared field pass. But which one of these do you want to upgrade right now? Without a doubt, Shapeshifter, guys. If you are trying to decide who to upgrade, it would have to be this Shapeshifter. I mean, he goes up to a 90 overall, and he gets 90 on every single defensive stat. You guys can see all of his abilities. They're probably insane. And he gets literally every position's chem. I mean, this is crazy. This card's absolutely cheese. Make sure you guys upgrade the Shapeshifter. Like I said, would not spend your candy yet. Would just get as many upgrade tokens as you possibly can right now for free. And, you know, if you really if you got the coins for it, I mean, you do you. But, you know, I don't recommend spending candy yet. Like I said, do not recommend it. So, guys, the last thing I want to talk about is, like I said, the team or the most feared chemistry. So, you guys can see there's a most feared chemistry, and then there's, like, little side most feared chemistries. This card right here, if you get 30 of the regular most feared chems in your lineup, you will have +1 speed, +1 man, +1 to a bunch of stats. You guys can see your +1 jump, excel, throw power. That is if you have 30 most feared cards in your lineup with the regular most feared chem. But then if you guys head over to the champions or the heroes, you can see here they have another alternate chemistry along with the most feared chemistry. And on Derrick Henry, you have Knight. There is like 4 others, I want to say. I know another one is Prankster. We're going to go over all of them in a second. But you guys can see right here, 3 of these in your lineup get you +1 run block and spec catch. 6 of them +1 impact block and +1 pursuit. And 9 of them +1 awareness and +1 stiff arm. That is the Knight chemistry right there. And you guys can see it is different attributes for each of these chems. 3 give you +1 awareness and play rec, 6 gives you +1 strength and pass block finesse, and 9 gives you +1 impact block and pass block power. By the way, boys, the Taysom Hill is from the head-to-head event. The Max Crosby is an upgradable card that they have not put in the game yet. But you can see right here, Myles Garrett has the Mercenary one, +1 to tackling and hit power with 3 in your lineup, +1 run block finesse and zone coverage with 6 in your lineup, and with 9 in your lineup, +1 awareness and +1 to power move. You can see Chris Jones has the Prankster chem, +1 catching and spin move at 3, with 3 in your lineup, I should say, with 6 in your lineup, +1 juke and man coverage, and with 9 in your lineup, +1 to awareness and block shed. And we have the Rebel Chem with 3 in your lineup, +1 to finesse move and pursuit, with 6 pass block and man, and with 9 awareness and run block power. And those are all of your most feared chemistries, boys. So, boys, that is pretty much it for this video. I feel like I got around to everything, man. There is so much to do with most feared, boys. Put 2 cards in your lineup, 2 most feared cards in your lineup. Make sure you guys got that Shapeshifter in there, the Ryan Shazier in there if you don't want to buy anything. Put those as your backups in your lineup and you're chilling there. The Undercity key. If you want to play that CPU head-to-head event, take that key and put it into that event. I mean, from what we saw, that event doesn't look too juicy. I know there is more events attached to it. We're just going to have to wait and see what those are about. The Shapeshifter. I mean, this is definitely the best free card to upgrade. The Strong Safety Shapeshifter, without a doubt, would upgrade this one first. And like I said, the Undercity clues, make sure you guys just save on to these. You can get all of these clues right now by playing the first 5 solo challenges of the most feared solos with 2 most feared cards in your lineup. Make sure you guys put the most feared strategy item in your lineup. And that's pretty much it, man. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching.